more of an early start because of me. Oh, good. Okay, then.
Where did Nancy Olsen go?
The team settles into the daily routine of expeditionary travel, and the realities of life on the road begin to set in.
742. Temperature of about 57 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes it about something I can't calculate Celsius, and light rain. Showers are cold and free, but they are wet. Breakfast is serving across the way with a little bit of coffee.
They got breakfast here?
They have breakfast here, started about 42 minutes ago.
Sweet.
They stop in a small town to pick up supplies before heading out for a long day of driving.
We are here in a little town just south of Ensenada, shopping for the first time in Baja. And we're gonna go drive another 6-7 hours south today. These are real bananas. These are so delicious, they're creamy. The United States does not know what good bananas are until they try these little teeny bananas.
It'll take several days to drive through Baja. Already behind schedule, they'll race to La Paz, where they'll catch the ferry to Mazatlan in mainland Mexico.
20 minutes to find a strategic piss zone. Yeah, we're a bunch of girls.
Baja is an arid place, full of cactus, sand, and circling vultures. But its people turn most of their attention to the sea. Fishing and tourism are the mainstays of the Baja economy and culture.
This is Club Cabo, and you're not invited. Club Cabo, no, you're not invited.
I think there's a lot that stands to bother me about other people. I'm just going to have to fight being irritated by idiosyncrasies. And it's a very idiosyncratic team. I mean, we're just sort of a weird bunch.
So we had to keep running.
Boing, 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 boing.
Is that your hair?
I want to eat your baby. I have gasoline and a knife.
We're in Loreto right now, which is in southern Baja, and we are looking for a hotel, specifically a place where we can park our vehicles so they don't get stolen at night.
Accommodations pose an interesting challenge. The team's budget is tight, and they need to find lodging that's cheap but secure.
They gave us 3 rooms for $100. We probably could have bargained them down a little bit more. Shannon and I needed to get our secret hand signals down.
What are we doing? We're walking in.
We're gonna walk in first.
Walk right in.
So we're 2 days behind right now?
Let me look.
No, we're more than that. We're 3 days behind right now.
The best way to calibrate how late we are is to look at the ferry to La Paz, which is what we're going to take tomorrow.
So, and we were originally supposed to take it yesterday.
Though still weeks away, they learn that their ship from Panama to Ecuador is departing earlier than they expected. If they miss it, they'll be stranded in Panama for over a month. Coming up next, tensions run high as the team struggles with the Mexican bureaucracy.
For real, what do we do?
Someone needs to be working on greasing the wheels right now.
So I don't know why we weren't prepared this time, ahead of time. Yeah, here we are at the ferry terminal in La Paz, getting ready to go to Mazatlan. We have to go weigh our vehicles and give them all the registrations. At La Paz, we can't get on the boat because we need a notary of Republic saying that Nick gives us the permission to drive each of the other vehicles because you're only allowed one owner per vehicle.
The team finds himself without the proper paperwork. In an effort to stay on schedule, Nick decides to try and forge the necessary documents.
What we're doing now is writing a letter that authorizes each of the expedition team members to drive these vehicles in Mexico. And we have to somehow get it notarized before the ship leaves at 3.
We would say, estamos buscando para una abogado. That means like we are looking for a lawyer.
Mini type, bright white paper.
For real, what do we do?
We get this thing working.
Someone needs to be working on greasing the wheels right now. That's the only, if this doesn't work, it's the only thing that's going to get us on.
Why don't we call
It goes in
notary
30
public?
minutes, so Nancy, please go tell Neil to do whatever he can.
And the thing that pisses me off is that last time Nick came through here 2 years ago, they told him the same thing, that you have to have a notarized piece of paper. So I don't know why we weren't prepared this time ahead of time. So it looks like we're gonna have to stay here another night, most likely. I doubt we're getting on the ferry. And we're already behind, trying to get to Panama on time to catch our boat, which leaves. So it's pretty brutal.
Thumbs down for today, boys. Thumbs maybe for tomorrow.
The next day, the team is back with their paperwork in order and ready to catch the ferry.
Yeah, we got the paperwork. Basically, we had to go to the lawyer's office and get our notary of republic stamped on our paperwork, and it was an office full of women who seemed to be like talking all the time, and it took a long time. We got it, so now we're here, and so I gotta go translate.
Check all this out. Everyone's passport, tourist card, boat information, registration. You got to carry the vehicle title with you, which is loco. This is Neil's copies, 3 copies of everything for Neil. Look at all this. Just to take a ferry to Mexico.
I got some interesting news for you.
No ferry today?
No ferry today.
But where's our buddy from Customs who said there was a commercial ferry today?
Well, normally there is on Mondays, but today they decided to clean it because there's not that much cargo going.
One thing after another.
Looks like we might be partying in La Paz one more time. For the 3rd night in a row.
Stay tuned for a sneak preview from future episodes of Odyssey, Drive Around the World.
My GPS is reading 17,720 feet.
Coming up on future episodes of Odyssey.
Come across a dingo. They're known to be pretty vicious, so I might step and put out of the car.
Selling booze to drunk Aussies, not that difficult.
What do you have here? A very big rock. That's too close for my comfort.
This place is hot, Amala. I'm not gonna be able to steer pretty soon.
The one thing that's most important to me when I talk to people, and I ask this in every single country, is what they're most proud of about their country. And what I found interesting all across the board, virtually every person that I interviewed in Central America has said that the people are the most wonderful thing in their country, and that's their asset.
We're at about 13,000 feet. We're heading out to go see the reed islands. This culture actually made these islands out of reed. The Incans pushed them out of this area back in the day, so they moved out into the water and made islands.
Because I guarantee you, if we drive to Antofagasta, nobody's going to want to get up at 6 a.m. to leave.
Here in the middle of Chile, and we don't have gas.
I don't see anyone out. I think this town has some secrets.
Welcome to the end of the world and the end of the road. This is as far south as you can go. You want to know what the inside of a kangaroo looks like? Just look under my car. I clipped one about 1.5 miles back, 2 miles back.
Tickles. Backyard.
By the end of today, it'll be day 4. I'll be ready for a shower.
You ready now, my friend?
There's a car coming. This is the first oncoming car we've seen in probably 4 days.